Hi guys. Today we are going to see the hidden detailings in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness movie. So, let's start. When Gargantos wraps its tentacle around Doctor Strange, America Chavez tries to help and she does that by kicking into this ledge, which then falls onto Gargantos. Notice when she slammed her foot under the ledge, it created a star-shaped symbol. Not only that, it even broke the ledge in a star-shaped symbol. When Christine and her husband go out onto the balcony and watch Strange and Wong fight the monster, you can spot Multiverse of Madness screenwriter Michael Waldron standing next to them as one of their guests from the wedding. The bus that Shuma Gorath picks up during the fight with Strange and America has the number 6192 on the top. Now, since this is Marvel, numbers are always important, but the only thing I could find that made remote sense was Avengers issue number 61 and Avengers issue number 92, which involved Doctor Strange seeking out the Avengers for the first time and Scarlet Witch leaving, respectively. After this massive fight, America Chavez steals the sling ring from Doctor Strange, and in slow motion we can actually see when it happens. Notice when Doctor Strange approaches her and opens a portal to get her off the ledge. That's the moment America steals the sling ring from Steven. When we see Wanda for the first time in the film, we see her daydreaming about her twins, and she says the exact same dialogue here as she did in the final episode of WandaVision.
You know, a family is forever. We could never truly leave each other, even if we tried. You know, a family is forever. We could never truly leave each other, even if we tried.
If we tried, notice unlike in WandaVision, in our dream the room is switched from left to right. Billy is now on the right-hand side of the room while Tommy is on the left, indicating this is not the same west view we saw in WandaVision, but an alternate one. We learned in the film how the dark hole corrupts everything and everyone that it touches, and that's why Wanda's outfit now has these black marks all over her body, which we never saw in WandaVision. It's not only her fingertips that turn black. When she draws power from the Darkhold, she as a whole being has been corrupted by the book already. Strange and Chavez travels several universes. Let's check it out. First we see the Living Tribunal statue world, featuring huge heads reminiscent of the Living Tribunals from the comics. In the comics, the Living Tribunal's purpose is to protect and keep the balance in the multiverse. Second, we see the Onslaught Canyon world, which pay tribute in a way to the movie 127 Hours. Third, we see a world made entirely of honeycombs, which also includes giant bees flying around Strange and Chavez. Now these are actually giant buildings but made out of honeycombs instead, means everything in this universe is being controlled by bees. Then we see the underwater universe where everything is underwater, nothing above the ground. But here's an interesting detail: when they both jump out of this underwater universe to an alternate New York, even the fishes teleport along with them. We see a pipe world, run by Stark drones. Now this was a deliberation from the VFX team to pay tribute to Spider-Man Far From Home, where we've seen these drones for the first time. Now here's another detail I spotted in this one. Listen to the background score when Strange and Chavez travel through this pipe universe. It literally has no noise, implying this artificially advanced robots have been optimized to such a level where their movements cause no sound. Then they enter the skeleton universe, where it's filled with a bunch of skulls and bones, and some are even alive and moving. And then we enter the Savage Land, where we see dinosaurs and whatnot, which pays direct tribute to Marvel Comics' Savage World, which is the home of the classic X-Men villain Magneto. Now the idea of using the Savage Land actually came from Kevin Feige himself. And then we see the comic book universe, which many thought could be the What If universe, but it's more of a tribute to the comics. Then we see the post-apocalyptic world, which shows what would have happened in Avengers 1, if the team had lost and New York had been destroyed. Then they enter into this cube world, then they go through a paint world and then jump into a black and white world that's been stuck in the 1930s. Now this is a world taken over by Hydra, and this logo on the blimp confirms it. And I like how the only bits of color we see in this universe is the color orange that got pulled up with Strange. Then they enter into this pyramid world, where it looks a bit ancient but futuristic at the same time, and then a cyberpunk-esque world, where a giant propeller is generating light in the middle of the city, and lastly a fiery world where everything is dark and is surrounded with fire. Now this could be the realm of Hell, where Hela was banished into and where Loki thought he was after he was pruned by the TVA.